Welcome to Football or Soccer, the podcast with me, Sam Palmer. I wanted to come on a little bit and have a little chat about this Isak situation. I suppose not just Isak, Wissa as well. Isak's gone out and put out a statement yesterday that he's obviously very hard done by, and there's a lot more to the story, which I'm sure there is. I'm not a fan of all these players making statements when things ain't gone their way, because ultimately, you signed a contract. You sign a contract and you're happy with it at that time. You can't then pull out when it doesn't suit you. Yes, there's a big move to Liverpool. I completely get it. You'd want to be going and playing for them. And like Wissa as well, wants to go off maybe to a bigger club in Newcastle, play Champions League football. But there is a way of doing things. And I would love to see, especially Newcastle with Saudi owners, say, I'm very sorry, mate, you ain't going nowhere. We're prepared to let you sit here and rot. I think it would be good. But then, I suppose on the flip side, you also see then, when they bomb players out, that they can't do anything about it as well. Like the lads at Chelsea, Sterling and the likes of that, sitting in their reserve team, the boys at Manchester United. So there is no loyalty in football. So I do understand the players, I do understand the clubs, but I think there is a way of going around it. This Isak situation, if I was Liverpool, I would be running for the hills. I wouldn't want him. I'd look at another target, and I would think they'd be looking, maybe you could bring in a backup player to Ekitike. Started really well. Obviously, you'd hope that carry on. Obviously, it's going to upset the apple cart a little bit. If Isak goes there, he's going to be the main man. Ekitike was brought in to be the main man. And it seems like Liverpool have actually caused this problem themselves a little bit by going for Ekitike. If they'd have let Newcastle have Ekitike, then they would have had the replacement for Isak. That's what it seems like Newcastle was saying. Well, we can't let you go until we get a replacement. We haven't got a replacement. Brentford aren't letting Wissa go. I know for a fact that Wissa was available at 30 million in January. I think they're doubling that money because they know Newcastle's coming up. I think Newcastle bid 25. I don't know why they didn't just bid the 30 million that he was worth. But yeah, what are your thoughts on Isak? Should he be staying at Newcastle? Should we go in? Should he be acting the way he is? Do you agree with him? I think it hurts us. We've had it with Payet at West Ham and Arnautovic, and it hurts. Obviously, someone that you love and you cherish as fans. It hurts when they turn their back on the club. I'm not a fan of this, and I'd like to see it nipped in the bud, because you can't just throw your toys out of the pram. I've seen Wissa deleted all of Brentford off of his social medias, which is silly. Why? Because they won't let you have the move. Now, again, yes, they might have been promised something, but there's ways of doing it. And the way of doing it is like Eze and Marc Guéhi at Palace. I've just seen on Sky Sports News that they will be playing for Crystal Palace in the Europa Conference qualifiers, or Europa Conference, I don't know if it's the start of it, tomorrow. So they've gone about it, not making any noise, not making any fuss, and going about their business nicely, training hard, and I do agree that is what you should do. I don't think anyone will begrudge Eze going off. Well, I don't know, if I was a Palace fan, I would begrudge him going off to Spurs. I really did think that he'd get a bigger move than that, to be honest with you. I know Spurs fans are going to say they're a big club, but they won the same amount as Palace last year. But yeah, I really thought someone like Arsenal or someone like that would come in for Eze. Even Liverpool, like the big clubs, I thought Newcastle, I thought there'd be a much bigger side in than Spurs. Manchester United, I know they got Cunha and etc., but I thought it would have been a great move. But I think we're going to probably see this play out to the last day of the window with it, Isak and Wissa. What do you reckon? Do you reckon the move happens? I would say if it was me, I would say yes, it probably does. Money's going to probably talk. They're probably going to wait for a bigger bid. But I wonder if Liverpool are thinking, do we need him? Do we need to spend that 150? Or could we go for someone like Wissa at 30 million and provide them for a backup of Ekitike? Either way, just thought I'd come on and say hello. We've done a long form podcast. If you look down on the videos, you can see our longer form with Chris and Tony this week. So have a little look at that and let me know what you think. Love to see the comments. Love to see what you think. Newcastle fans, I'm sure you're hurting at the minute. So let me know, and I will see you all soon.